sounds like. It's descriptive. It means I'm just tuning up. I want to see how this sounds and play guitar for a little bit as I take a break from my day job as the school counselor at Obedience School for Labrador Retriever mixes. Remember, don't try this at home. Most people wouldn't, but for obvious reasons. For tuning purposes and for audio, I'm now turning down the volume on the guitar. Okay, now let's plug it into. Ooh. It's not plugging me into anything electrical, because that would just be, although interesting as an experiment, not probably a good idea. Oh boy. It feels like a Monday. I put Monday on here because this feels like my Monday. It is not my Monday. My Monday was on Monday. It is Wednesday. I'm well aware of it. That was tough week. And this is not on yet, which is... That's why nobody's tuning in, which is fine, because it's just a tune-up. Testing 1, 2, 3. How does it sound? Just you and me. Now we'll do both at once. So we check the level. Thank you. That was at the reduced level. I think last song I did was actually about that I needed the tempo of the backbeat to be quicker. I'm just testing out the levels. This is just through the camera now. I don't have the audio mixer hooked up. Lower on the volume on the guitar. I'm gonna raise it back up just now. Can you still hear me? Is this too low? Do I need to turn that one down, this one up to get it equalized? Okay, it's hot as Hades in here. I'd like to thank the good people who put me in touch with the guy who knows how to fix stuff, because the temperature in the Biscuit Sanctuary, otherwise known as self-imposed house arrest, it's much cooler today than it was mañana, yesterday, whatever, not tomorrow. Yeah, speaking in the language. Good idea not to do. I know enough French to get slapped. Of course, that's probably true of English as well, but that's a whole different issue. Hang on, I'm getting the thingamajigger, which helps with the digger. What's it gonna call it? And there it is. It's all hooked up. Good. Let's test it. Testing 1, 2, 3. La 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 la. Make sure everything's up. Okay. All right. Let me check on the dough real quick. my pup doesn't like to be separated from me because she's just gotten used to it. Because I took some time off and it was fun just being one-on-one with her, but it's kind of set her up for the habit. So she's done well adjusting. Great dog. Say hello, everybody. Yeah, she's a good dog. She's a rescue, but I think she rescued me more than I rescued her. She's like, oh, this dumbass needs some help. Yes, good girl. All right. We need to get that fixed. I don't know what it is. Now, if I'd close the door, she'd want to stay in here. But because I opened the door, she's like, yeah, there's nothing interesting here, dude. I think it's good for her. It's too loud and there's too many bright lights. That would give a reason to her some earache and a seizure, perhaps. It's why sometimes people try to tell me things, and I just say, what? What? Trust is having Loretta in a room with thousands of dollars of equipment, more or less. But more importantly, it's heavy and I don't want you to fall on her. So I'm going to trust her to the extent it doesn't expose her to danger. Good girl. Yeah, she's not the kind of dog that would get caught in a cord and freak out. She'd probably get caught in a cord and look at me like, hey, at least I think so. Hello, baby. That's a good girl. You know what? We'll just lower this down so people can... You're more interesting to me anyway. Get back from the speaker, baby. You don't need water here again. Hey, what? Stop. That hurts. She has learned the lesson that you don't get what you don't ask for. But she has this habit of like using her paw to go, hey, pet me. Well, a bit scratchy at times. It's all right. It's like we were playing on the bed one day. I was taking a nap or attempting to. Somebody wanted to have playtime. Somebody wanted to have playtime, and she's just barely 2-ish. And when I initially got her as a rescue, I thought she was 1. That's what the first communication said, which is not a big deal. Not carried away. She's not really a puppy, but anyway, she has that sort of playful. She was nipping at me, just playful, not hurting my hand and stuff like that. Well, she accidentally bit my nipple, and I have it as a video. I think it's on here. If not, it's on my TikTok. Because I started laughing. Because I'm like, la la la, she's being playful. Okay, now you're gonna get stuck. Hang on, come on. And I'm like, oh, she bit my nipple. I'm laughing. Oh, good, you did not get stuck. But that was tedious. All right, babe, let's go. Come on. Oh, you did get stuck. She did exactly what... Yeah, you're good. You did exactly what I expect you to do. She just goes, hey, get me unstuck. All right, come on. Let's get you back to safety, and we will log off in a moment. Come on, lay down. All right, I'll be back on tonight about 6. Let me read all these. Thank you. I'm not giving up. Some people wish I would, but I enjoyed trying my best and playing. I play a lot better than that. I was just getting sound levels. All right, thank you much. I'll be back on about let's say 7 o'clock. When it's time, it cools down a lot here, I can take the dog out. Peace. See you at 7. Be good to each other. Thanks for stopping by.